Hi guys, I'm just going to be going over economic data releases and how you can trade those profitably. Liam's already gone over this, but I'd just like to go over it one more time so you get more of an insight into this. So, what we want to be doing, we want to be going onto the economic calendar. You want to find the today's date or whatever date you are trading. I'm just going back to Friday the 6th to show you my trades and how I took them and what I did to be profitable. So, what you want to do, you want to look for anything that's high volatility. So, you can see here's high. Sometimes, depending on the website you're using, so you can filter out. There you go. So you can avoid low and medium by just filtering out the high um, data releases. So as you can see, CAD, the Canadian dollar, and the US dollar are having releases in their data. So the NFP, which is the non-farm payroll, is being released that date, and it was a really important day, and it really affected the market a lot. And the way we can trade this day is by going. So there's three steps you got to do. You want to look at the time, the currency, and the volatility of it. If it's high, and if you've got the right time, if it hasn't happened yet, and if you've got to be on the right currency, so anything with, so you could have USD, JPY, USD, GBP, Euro USD, you could have USD CAD, anything with USD in it will be affected. So you don't have to worry about finding what would I find to trade. You don't know what currency. It's going to be here, the flag's here, whatever the currency is, you just trade that one. So we're going to be going back in time to Friday, May the 6th at 1:30 so I can show you. So we'll just do Euro USD because that's a really popular currency for trading. So we're going to go back to the 6th. Takes a little while when we get there. Nearly there. Okay, so here we are. So this looks quite small, but if you actually look at it properly, at how big it was a huge spike. And you can see how many pips it's gone up. But we're zooming in, so it looks really small and insignificant, but it's actually enormous. So I'm going to be explaining the strategies if you're trading Forex and if you're trading binary options. You can both do it the same way. Really good, really easy way to make some quick money and often a lot of money as well. So what we want to be doing if you're trading Forex, so we can see it's at 130 US dollar and it's high volatility. That's all right. That's exactly what we need. We're on the US dollar. It's getting close to 130. That's exactly what we need. The market's dying down, as you can see, just like that, slowly dying down. And then just before the data is released, and when it is released, the computers work out if it's good or bad, or people who will quickly buy or sell will trigger a lot of pending orders. So usually what I'll do is have, as I drew here, just like that, I'll have, if I'm trading Forex, I'll have a pending order here, and I'll have a pending order here. So then, whatever the direction the market goes in, I don't have to go back and check this, work out if it's good or bad, or if it's going to affect it, then go back. By the time I do that, it's already gone up here. So what you want to do, you just want to, if you're trading Forex, put the stop, put a buy-in pending order up here and a pending order down here. If it goes that way, it's going to activate the pending order, buy you in, and you can profit easily 100 or 200 depending how much you buy. Same way applies the same way if it's being sold. If you have a stop loss here, it'll go down, it'll buy you in, and then you can make money when it sells. and you can just delete the other stop loss. You don't lose any money, and you can sell this at the peak. And what we do for binary options, which is really easy. So what you can do, you go on Kiko. So that means there's no time limits. Okay, the markets. Imagine for here, for instance, the markets like this is all quite volatile, but it says it's dying down like here. Just before the data release, it's barely going to be moving. It's just going to be like this, and it almost looks like it's flat lines. Sometimes there'll be four flat candlesticks in a row, depending on the data release. And then as soon as it hits the time that the data is supposed to be released, so for instance, I do have the second timer on my Mac as well, because I like to be accurate. So about 5 seconds before, people will start to guess and buy in the direction, and then the market will start to go up in either direction. So what you want to do, just before it dies down, you want to get ready. Just get ready on one of them, and just put the amount you want to trade, so you're ready. So you don't have to fumble around to get ready. You're already ready. You just got to click trade. So as soon as you start seeing spiking up in one direction, you have your call ready, and you quickly click trade. And if it's going down in one direction, you just have to have down, and then it just goes down. And as it's going down, you place the trade, because it's going to be so small, the movements. And then as soon as the data is released, it's going to be have a huge impact on the market. It's going to droop down really quickly. It's going to be really obvious that that's the data. You just want to buy in the direction that the candlesticks are moving in. That's it. Okay, so it's really easy way to make money off of it, and you can actually profit twice off it maximum, depending on the data release. So usually one's recommended, two is optional. It's up to you. So you buy in. There's no time limit on Kiko, which is really cool. It's really unique, and that's why the payout's a bit less, because it's easier to win on this. So you just say, for instance, on the Euro USD, it's going up. We're going to start seeing it going up like that. You quickly place trade. It'll go hit the line, you've won. Place another trade. It's hit the line, it's won. Then it's going to peak at the top. It's not going to keep going up, up, up. It's going to peak somewhere, and then you can actually profit on the reversal of it. And then you can place it down, just like that. Click trade. So then it might bounce around a bit, and then it will start coming down, and then you can win it like that as well, which is really easy. Sorry about that. Someone's calling me. And that's all that is. That's all there is to it, really. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll get back to you with some more when I find some.